Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to analyze medical insurance costs using real world data. We will uncover patterns, explore key insights, and apply data analysis techniques step by step. This is just one of many exciting projects I will be sharing, from healthcare to finance, marketing, and more, all focused on real data and practical analysis. So if you are interested in data analytics, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and like this video. Stay tuned for more project-based learning and hands-on insights coming your way. Before we jump into the analysis, it's important to remember in data analysis, there is no fixed step-by-step rule for every project. Each dataset is different, and as data analysts, we need to use our mindset and approach creatively to extract valuable insights. Our job is not just to run tools or create charts, it's to understand the data deeply and think about how our analysis can help in decision making or be presented effectively through dashboards to higher management. So first, let's take a moment to explore and understand the data thoroughly. Once we know what the data is telling us, we will move on to the analysis part. So in this project, we are working with a medical insurance dataset which contains 1339 rows and 7 columns. The columns are age, sex, BMI, children, smoker, region, and charges. So let's just understand a little bit about columns. So age is the age of the person, sex, gender of the person, BMI is the body mass index, which means providing an understanding of body weights that are relatively high or low relative to height. So according to our height, the weight should be maintained, it will be good for health. So it's the BMI. The formula is weight divided by height into meter square. Children column is described as number of children covered by health insurance, and smoker. In smoker column, so let's filter it and check yes and no. So yes means yes, it's a smoker. No means no, he is not a smoker, the person. Okay. Region, so it's the data for from US. So northeast, southeast, southwest, northwest. The region, there are 4 regions. So let's check. Yes, it's the individual medical cost billed by health insurance. Okay guys, so it's about the data, and we will be answering the 10 key questions as listed in this document, to extract valuable insights from data. And the best part is we will be doing all this using Microsoft Excel, because it's an Excel project and showcasing how powerful Excel can be for real world data analysis projects. Before we begin, I want to let you know that I have already completed this step beforehand to avoid making the video unnecessarily long. But don't worry, I will clearly explain everything as we go step by step. If you have any doubts or something is not clear, feel free to drop your questions in the comments. I will definitely help you out and make sure you understand it fully. So now let's get started with the first question. So let's start with the first questions. To calculate the average, median, and standard deviation of medical charges, BMI, and age across the entire dataset. Okay, so we will do it a little bit faster. After that, while I create a dashboard, then we will make it understand a easier way. Okay, so let's do it fast because it's the normal things. So you can just pause the video and you can check the formula if you want. Okay, so for average of medical charges, we just need to write this formula. So here we need to write equal to after that average, and we just need to select the medical charges. Like I selected the G column, so G column is the for charges. Okay, so I selected that. After that, for median also equal to median. The formula for average and median is so simple, like just write the median and average. After that, just select the data where you want the average. But for the standard deviation, the formula is a little bit different. You just need to remember it, like ST equal to STDEV dot P, guys. Okay, dot P, remember, for the standard deviation, and you just need to select the data like that. You just need to calculate all these things. Okay, and for the second question, like compare the average medical charges and BMI between male and female beneficiaries, we can do it by 2 ways, like by applying the formula average if, because here is a condition for male and female, we don't need to apply the average for the whole data. If we apply average, it will give us the result as a output like 13,270, but we need the average charges for male and female. So for that we applied the formula average if and selected the B column, we have sex column. After that criteria is male and we selected the charges, okay, for the charges G column. So we received the result, and for in criteria we just mention female and we get this result. So we can see 13,000 is greater than 12,569. I applied this formula. You don't need to apply anything because it is just 2 rows, so we don't need to apply any formula for knowing the higher and lower. It is the another way, file by pivot table we can create. So let me show the field list like how I can create. Select the data and insert and go to pivot table. We can create the pivot table and it will show us like this. And after creating set to the rows, we can select BMI and charges and go to here and click the average. Okay, so we got that. Okay, and if we don't need the grand total, you can remove the grand total by this. Okay, so question number 3 is analyze how smoking status influences medical costs. Calculate the average cost for smoker versus non-smoker. So in smoker column, no, yes means smoker, no means the person is not a smoker. So for that also we can apply average if S formula, and the formula is here, you can see, but in pivot table we can do it easily. So I will suggest you to apply the pivot table for this. Okay, and after that, after creating the pivot table, like I selected these things, I already showed to you guys. Okay, if you have any doubt you can mention in comment if I miss anything. And after that create pivot chart, and after that go to the like bar chart or anything. I created the bar chart and the chart is showing like this. Just okay, better visualize. Okay, so after that the 4th number question, evaluate the relationship between the number of children, dependents and medical charges. Do beneficiaries with more dependents incur higher medical costs? Okay, so for relationship we can apply correlation formula. Okay, so for relationship children and charges we just need to apply CORREL. It is the formula. Okay, and after that select the children and select the charges, whole column. Okay, after that age and charges correlations, BMI and charges correlations is there. Okay, so and here is the chart for this also, like 53% for age and charges, children and charges for 12%, BMI and charges for 35%. Okay, and it's the for average charges of children. Okay, by children column average of charges, and here is the chart for that. It's analyzed by my end. Okay, it's not about the question like that. Okay, so 5th number question is determine which US region has the highest average medical costs and BMI. Create a pivot table and chart that summarize this data by region. So I created this pivot table here. Okay, by region average medical costs. Okay, and if you want BMI, so just go to show field list, just go to here, it's showing sum of BMI, so go check like orange for sum of BMI and blue for average of charges, and you can mention the data labels also like this. Sorry, data labels. Okay, so data labels also mention here. So go to the 6th number question, create a histogram to visualize the distribution of medical charges. Identify the most common cost bracket. And after I created the histogram, I selected the bin according to my end, or according to your end you can select the bin as per it's as per you. Okay, so the frequency is highest for 15,000. So the answer is identify the most common cost bracket is 15,000 according to my end, but you can change the bin according to you. Okay, and classify beneficiaries into BMI categories as underweight, which is less than 18.5, normal 18.5 to 24.9, overweight 25 to 29.9 and obesity 30 plus. So okay, let's go to the data, and I created the column because we need to create the column BMI category by formula. If C2 is less than 18.5, it's underweight. Neither if C2 is less than 24.5, it's normal. If C2 is less than 29.9, it's overweight, and if C2 is greater than 30, it's obesity. So you can check my data is already normal, obesity, overweight and underweight. After applying this formula, you can just scroll down, so it will be filled up. Okay. Investigate the interaction effect between smoking and region and medical charges. Which region has the highest costs for smokers? So after that we receive the answer is Southeast. So how I get that? Highest smokers, just go here, sort by largest to smallest. Okay, so I receive the result as Southeast in the top for smokers, and the answer is this. And for this, the chart is like you can just select and create according to you which chart is suitable for this. Okay, so it's the last question. After this, guys, I will explain you about the dashboards, and we will prepare the dashboards, which is the main focus in this video. So it's the part 1, guys. In part 2 we will do all the steps for the dashboards because it's already a long video for you. So if you need the dataset and all, then you can just mention in the comment box, I can provide you. Okay, so 10 number question is develop a comprehensive dashboard that provides stakeholders with insights into medical cost, including filters for gender, smoking status, region and BMI categories. So by pivot table I get the result. Let's open the field list. By this, in rows I selected the region, and values average of charges, but in filters, guys, I selected sex as it mentioned in the question. Okay, like for gender, smoking status, region and BMI. So sex, after that BMI category and smoker I selected in filter, where I can select all or female. If I want for the male, then it is the data and all the things will be changed, guys. Okay, here I can change, or in pivot table or in pivot chart, in both I can change all the things. For smoker, like I selected for both. Now let me check. Okay, so it's for both. So you can see according to our filter we can change as per our need. Okay, guys, so it's all for this video, and in the next video we will preparing the dashboard and it will uploaded soon, guys. So first complete all these steps and clearly understand all the things. After that I will suggest you to go for the next video. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching, and in the next video we will be creating dashboards based on this analysis. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. We will continue exploring different types of data analysis projects using Excel and other tools. So stay connected and keep learning with us. See you in the next video, guys.